Hey guys, Annie Rush here and welcome to DIY Marketing. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use an online graphic design tool called Canva. Canva can help you create anything from an Instagram graphic to a logo to a YouTube thumbnail, t-shirt design, you name it. And the best part is all you need is an internet connection. You don't need any graphic design experience whatsoever. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident using Canva to create the designs your business needs. To get started, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to canva.com, that's canva.com. You should land on a page that looks a little bit something like this. And the first thing you're going to want to do is create an account, because if you create an account, then it's going to save your designs in here for you to work on later, to refer back to, and you'll have a complete collection because it'll store everything that you create. If you don't want to create an account and you're just going to use it for a one-off purpose, you can still make things, but I highly suggest you sign up. So we'll go ahead and sign up here. All right, so once you're on the home page, you'll see a little logo here that says Canva, of home, templates, features, learn. They've got some good stuff in here to check out if you want to upgrade your graphic design skills. Help center, settings, create a design. On the left here, I have the pro account, so I have extra goodies like a content planner, which I'll show you in another video. I'm obsessed with this, and I highly recommend the premium version if you're going to be doing a lot of designing. It just has a lot more features, free stock photos, allows you to have transparent backgrounds and those types of things. So highly recommend if you're going to be doing a lot of designing, but of course the free version allows you to do a lot of things as well. So we'll go ahead and start over here on the right. You can see that it says create design. So this is where you can start to find things that your business needs to create. So automatically display suggested, but say I want a Facebook post. So I would just type Facebook. And you can see that it has all of these options already for me to choose from. It has the dimensions in here, and so you can click there. The other thing you can do is do a custom size. So you can do a custom width and height and any kind of dimensions that you want. You can also go over here to templates, and it has them listed out here. But I find it easiest to create a design and type in what I'm looking for. If you need some inspiration, you can also scroll down here. I like doing this. I kind of like to draw inspiration from something that Canva has. So you can see they have a lot of stuff here. This is a pretty design. So like you can see that it says free here, so you don't have to be premium. Most of the designs you don't have to have the premium feature. And I'll just say, okay, I like this, but maybe I want to change the colors here. So let's go ahead and click that. Once you've clicked a design that you want to play around with, or maybe something a little different, you can scroll over here and they have some other options for you to choose from as well, and you'll always find that under the templates. Say I want something that's a little summery. Maybe I'll type in summer here, and it will pop up with things that kind of fall under that theme. That's one of the things I love about Canva. It helps you create really beautiful graphics. Because they already have a ton of templates for you to start out with and incorporate your brand into them. Next, you'll see something over here that says uploads, and that's where you can upload your own photos to build what you want to build. Next is just photos. This is where you can search maybe what kind of photos you want to look for. Let's say I want like a photo of a desk. Let's see, it starts out with some flat lay, some straight on shots, lots to choose from. This is where the pro feature definitely comes in handy because a lot of the stock images on here aren't free. See, this one's free, but like I really like this one's not free. It's under the pro thing. And so if I have the pro membership, I'm able to use these images. It just makes it so much easier. I hate when I don't realize an image is pro. This would happen to me, and I drag it over here and I'd want to use it. And say I'm ready to download my design, and it would say you need to pay $5 for this image or something. And then I have to go back and find one once I've already completed my design. So just having to not worry about that is definitely a bonus, at least for me. That's how I felt when I was a beginner using Canva. So say I want that gold frame back. I just go up here and click undo. Next is elements. These are really fun. Has recently used some featured lines, shapes. These are frames that you can insert photos into. So you would just basically just drag and drop your photo over here. A lot of the elements also have movement to them, which is really fun for social media. It helps capture, just a little bit of attention, maybe some emails as well. You could download this as a video and create a little bit of movement. They also have grids. So if you're making like a photo collage, that definitely makes it really helpful. You just click that and it will install the grid behind. Once again, I can just come up here and click undo if I don't like what's looking. Next is text. So I can add a heading, a subheading, or a little bit of body text, or I can click one of these designs that Canva has already designed for me, and I can insert it, and I just click in here and I can change the text. Oops. And again, I'll just click undo there. Really easy to navigate. This is such an easy tool to use because of the drag and drop features here. Next is styles. This is kind of helps you if you need a color palette to follow. I know that sometimes is something I struggle with, finding colors that look good together. So that's something you can use here in styles for a little bit of inspiration. Next is audio. So say you're making a video, which is something you can also do in Canva, not just graphics. You can also make videos, which is really fun. It's more of a newer feature that they've been doing, but I really, really like that. While we're on the discussion of video, you'll see videos down here. So they actually have a ton of stock videos that you can use your videos for whether you're promoting something or putting a video on YouTube. There's tons of videos here that you can use, and once again, I'm pretty sure that this is a premium feature, but definitely worth it. Next is backgrounds. So you can choose different backgrounds and it will automatically throw it in the back. And say I don't like that, I'll click undo there. Lots of things to choose from. And say I want trees, that's what I'm looking for. Canva has a great search tool for you to search for what you're looking for. Next is folders. This is just so you can organize your designs, and especially if you're doing a lot of designing, this makes it so much easier because you can have things in one place. You could just go up here and click create new, and you can create a new folder. And if you have team members within your Canva, if you're a bigger business, you can have multiple people working on a project. Next is more. Has some app integrations for you to use. Canva has the ability for you to share to Facebook and Instagram. I personally like to upload things manually, or if I want to schedule to Instagram, I'll use the Facebook Creator Studio, and I'll do another video that shows you how to do that. But I just like to use the Creator Studio platform since they own Instagram. I know that they're not going to knock my images down because I didn't upload them manually. I'm going to go ahead and go back here to templates here at the top. Next thing you can do here is click File. You can have it say Show Rulers. So if you need exact measurement lines here, you can see that. You can say Show Guides if you have any guides. Show Margins, so print bleed if you're doing some print work. Version history, you make a copy and download. You can also download over here on the right, and I'll go over how to do that in a minute. Next is Resize. This is a really nice tool that is also a premium feature. I can say, okay, I have this is the way I want my Instagram graphic to look, but I also want to convert it into an Instagram story. So rather than starting from scratch, I'll just click Instagram story and I'll click copy and resize. It'll open a new tab and automatically put the design in the format of an Instagram story. Now I can still edit this and move things around, but it definitely helps so that you don't have to recreate designs from scratch. So we'll go back here. This is just undo. This is redo. If we go all the way over, I can change the name of the design here. I can click share, where I can send it to someone via email. I can click download. I can choose my file type here, PNG, JPEG. These tend to be the best for images. If it has video elements, I will want to make sure that I download it as an MP4 video or a GIF. Some of the premium features too here that you can see is the transparent background. So if like you were designing a logo, you definitely wanted to have that transparent background so that when you're putting it on your website or any marketing materials, it looks better and won't have a white square behind it. That's a really, really nice feature. And then you would just click download. Now, while we're on this subject, I just want to show one more thing. Sometimes I will duplicate or add a page. Like say maybe I'm not super thrilled with this design. Sometimes I'll add another page and click another template and I'll add it. Let's say I like this one. And I'll play around with both until I get one looking how I like it. So when you have 2 pages here, the way you'll download one of the images by itself is a little bit different. You'll go back to download. So right now it has all pages selected. So you can download it as a PDF if you want to send it to someone to look over all in one document. But say I just wanted to download one, I would just select the page I want downloaded. And I click done and I would click download. Next, I'm going to show you how to edit your image to get it the way you want it. This part is the most fun. And it's super easy. I mean, most of the stuff here is drag and drop. And Canva has these lines. You can see the pink line. That means I'm centered vertically. And then when I get the cross, I'm centered both vertically and horizontally. So we'll go ahead and start here at the corner right here that says Effects. If you click Effects, there's so many different things here and so many different things to play around with. They try to give you as many tools as possible to help you get your designs the way you want them to look. So I would say like once you have a design that you like, then you maybe want to play around with the effects. Next is a filter. So they have a bunch of filters in here too. Say you want to turn this give it a black and white feel. See how the gold turned to black and white? I can do this with photos. I can really do this with any elements. It's a really nice tool here. I can change the intensity, which just means like the vibrancy of it is another word to say that. Go ahead and click undo there. Back to my gold. And I can click adjust. So I can change the brightness of it, contrast, saturation, tint, blur, X-process, or make it a vignette. And I can do that for any element. So right now I'm clicked on this gold frame. What I want to edit. Say I wanted to change this black square. I can change that to another color as well. So go back here. I can crop it. I can flip it around. Say you have a photo that maybe didn't upload correctly and came in, a little bit backwards. You can flip it around here. I can animate it, which is really fun. So you can, if you hover over these, they'll kind of show you what it will look like. It's a really fun feature to use depending on what you're designing. You can do page animations for the whole page here. Position. So like when you have a layered design, let's move down here to this one. This might be a better example. Say we want, this computer to go behind the background. We would just click, so I'm selected on the computer right now. I could click position and I could say I want to move this to the very front. So now the text is gone because it's stacked on top of it. You kind of look at it like designs this way as a stack of pancakes. So we have our background in the back here. And then we have a stack of designs. But I want the text to be, of course, on the computer screen. So I'll just say, I don't want to send it all the way backward because that means it will go behind that background photo. But I just want to throw it backward one time. And let's see, that didn't do it. Let's try again. My text still there? Okay. Making sure it's still there. And then I would just say backward. And play around with it there. There we go. Next is transparency. This is a feature that comes with premium, but it's really, really a nice thing. Let's say I wanted to make this text fainter. I could just kind of scroll this down. You'll see the text starts to fade away. So that's what that tool does. I can also link it. I can link this portion of the image. So say I wanted to say like, click here to XYZ. I would just click this and I'd enter the link and I'd click apply. So once I downloaded the image, I could send it out and people can actually click on the link in the photo. This is a really nice tool to use, especially if you use Instagram and you want to have multiple links in your bio. You can make a Canva image and link each thing. That way you don't have to pay for an extra software and you can design it exactly with your brand colors and exactly how you want it. Next thing over here, you can lock the design so it can't be changed. And then you click unlock. This just duplicates the element. And I could just click delete on my keyboard to get rid of it, or I can make sure I'm clicked on the right element and click this trash can over here to the right. So that's the basics of how to use Canva. I'll do some more tutorials on how to do specific things like the Instagram link and bio page I was talking about, how to create Pinterest graphics quickly that always reflect the style of your brand, how to create a logo. I'll have all those videos for you on my channel. We go in a little bit deeper, but I just wanted to give you a quick overview of how the Canva tool works.